Thank you so much. Hi everybody. Don't mind me. I have to unmute everyone else. But happy Friday. We're back. It's another night of Dallas by Night, and I'm very excited to be back here. And I'd like to say before we start any of this shindig, happy birthday, Madison.
Thank you.
It's tomorrow, but I don't see you tomorrow. So
Well,
today.
it's my as my friend Anna would call it, my beeve, my birthday eve.
yes,
So
it
happy beeve to
Please
me.
rephrase.
No, actually, don't. Don't rephrase. Keep it like that forever. I'll never be calling it anything but a beef. And RJ, you have to put up with that for the rest of our friendship.
Yep. Beeve forever.
Beef forever. Ray, hi. It's so nice to see you. As for channel things, hi, this is Rediscovery. I own and operate this place, but I'm not the GM of this show, so I get to introduce myself as a character for once. Hi, my name is Mallorie. You can find me all over the internet at Moxie Blue, and in this particular game, I play Victoria Knight, who goes by Vic, and is a Toreador, and is my favorite little art hoe that I could ever have. And it is now Zach's turn.
Zachary Vaudo. I am your resident gangrel, one of two, Daniel Saber. Speaking of the other resident gangrel, RJ.
Hello, I'm RJ, 2 of 2 on the gangrel scale, and my beef stands for bereaved. Today I'll be playing Beauregard Cordell.
Perfect. And then, Madison, would you like to introduce yourself before your special screen or after your special
I would love to introduce myself before my special screen.
Wonderful.
Hi, my name is Madison. I'm the storyteller. This is Dallas by Night, a chronicle set in Dallas, Texas. Once again, as per usual, adult show, adult themes, mature audiences. So, keep that in mind. Today, we will be starting with a teensy bit of, if you'll indulge me, prose. I like to treat my vampire games like they are a movie. And so this might be the scene you see in the preview, the cold open, if you will. You can go ahead and move me over if I'm not already moved over. See how smooth that was? I'm so smooth. All right. Now just pretend that the lights dim and it gets really spooky and moody. The sun begins to lower over Dallas as a tall man with a buzz cut unloads lumber from his pickup and into a storage building. The sound of his loud, angry music blaring through his headphones. It's so loud that he doesn't notice the tall, lithe black man walking towards him. He's in his late 40s, attractive in that geeky kind of way. The beard he has is well kept. Jared. A hand comes down on a shoulder, and the man hauling lumber turns before the name can fall from his lips. Shit, you scared me, Jared says, ripping off his headphones and holding them by his side. The lumber dropped and forgotten on the concrete pathway. A heavy sigh. I guess you want to talk to me? I do. The man grabs the lumber to assist Jared, and the haul is not too long. Jared drops the planks into the building, and it's filled to the brim with all sorts of interesting things. Stakes, crossbows, a luger. The storage door shuts, bathing them in darkness. Jared clicks on a small lamp, providing some light. What in God's name were you thinking? His voice is not unkind. It's soft and almost pleading. Your activities last night were observed, and now they're on to us. They are most definitely on to you, and I'm worried about you. Jared rubs his shaved head, looking down at the floor, as though it holds the answer. He was still high from blood when I saw him, and I just snapped. Made me think of Em. We shouldn't talk about Emma. There's nothing we can do for her. Yeah, Jared mutters, except presume she's dead, or worse. Well, whether she's dead or not, you're wanted outside of the city. Leave your apartment, leave your car. We have a rental for you. We will let you know when it's safe to return. Same with the business. Don't go there. We think you were seen, and that lawyer you insisted on hitting didn't actually die. It's made things difficult. Jared pauses. Shit. Is she mad at me? Not mad, just disappointed. Go. I'll lock up. Just be safe, Jared, okay? We care about you. Emma cares about you. She cares about you. Not as much as she cares for the hunt, and you should know that better than anyone. Jared gets the last word, leaving the other man to stand in the storage building, bathed suddenly in the fading light. They were in trouble. He just hoped they were strong enough to outlast. And with that, I ask you all to roll your rouse checks.
Forgot to grab my dice. Okay.
So, that was mysterious.
I don't know who Emma is or Jared is, but the entire time all I could think was, is my mother up to some bullshit?
You know, Jared from Subway. I saw like the Austin Power movies over the course of the week, and that has been
Oh.
stuck in my head.
God. Do you think I'm sexy?
Get in my belly.
Get in my belly.
I'm talking about fat bastard. I succeeded on my rouse check.
I also succeeded on my rouse check.
But did Daniel succeed on his rouse check?
Great question.
Is he
Zach?
hungry?
Oh, sorry, I did a thumbs up at the very beginning.
okay.
Yeah, I thought
None
you
of
guys
us
saw
saw
that.
it. None of us saw it.
We were
like,
like,
No, yeah, sorry.
"Ooh."
no, you're fine.
I thought I was handled.
The longer you were quiet, the more I was like, oh shit, everything went bad real quick.
No.
Oh no, he failed it all. All right. So night falls and you wake up in your havens. I'm going to go ahead and start with you, Vic. I presume the gang is getting together tonight, though Callie will not be able to make it. Cress is not feeling well tonight, but Callie has on with her sire that she'll need to handle in the next episode.
Uh-oh.
So
Well, the first thing that's up is that you just went out of OBS, and I'm trying to figure out why. Correct. It does hate us. I don't think the audience can hear you say that OBS hates us, but the one night that everything went smoothly, I really should have known. Give me 1 second, everybody. I need Madison back. Madison, do me a favor and reroll. Or reload. Refresh the page, please. Dear God. I was reading your message in chat. Someday, OBS won't fuck with me, chat. That's not today. But someday, OBS won't fuck with me. Why is it doing what?
Two vampires walk into a bar.
How we doing, Madison?
my browser completely and
Wait,
just
you
relit.
can't. Okay, that's fine. You do what you need to do. I say as Madison
Oh.
pops back in on her own. I did not have to touch OBS at all.
I still can't see y'all, so I'm gonna have to
okay.
do it anyway.
Yeah, no, do it anyway.
Be
It's
right
fine.
back.
Goodbye, my lover.
Yeah, OBS has been real weird. It hated me for a long time. Every time I tried to stream, it would be like, you don't have a Twitch channel. And I was like, I assure you I do. And then I updated it, and a lot of those problems went away, but then problems like this happened. And then so I'm like, you know what? It's fine. You can't win them all. The technology lottery just does not like me, and that's okay. Which is very funny considering the note that I got today on the new job I'm about to start was, we really love how good you are at tech. And I was like, thanks.
It's that meme of the guy walking down the street, turning with the sign that reads "technology," and the woman screams.
Correct. I see a Madison trying to come in or come into the room, but it's not letting Madison load into the room.
It's me. I'm the DM now. Everyone gets a billion EXP.
Hell yeah. Just shuffle the whole board. Madison can come back in and play Calliope whenever she gets here. We move RJ to the storytelling seat. Me and Zach swap. I'm Daniel now.
I
Zach
would love
is
to
Nick.
see Cass as Cress as as Beauregard.
Yes, and Cress comes back as Beauregard. It's the Freaky Friday of AP situations.
Love it.
Hello.
I don't know.
Okay, so what you need to do is you can keep on DMing, and I'll just repeat whatever you're saying. That's
Again, we move RJ to the storyteller seat. So for the audience that can't hear, Madison keeps loading into our chat room, which was perfectly fine before I started. I just like to say that. Perfectly all set up. And now Madison can only see RJ. Because I can't know peace.
okay. So Vic wakes up, and then you rolled the rouse check,
Yep.
and then you get a phone call, and it's Madison.
Madison, come back. I was like, you could say Cassidy, you could say Rowan, you could say Nydia, you could say.
I like how we were worried about RJ's internet.
We
and
were.
We're like, I think it's holding. I think it's holding. And then Madison just tanked.
Yep.
You know, fun fact, it blitzed up from kilobits per second to megabytes. So,
Oh, so you're the
Ah.
fault.
I'm the fault. No, I'm
Yeah.
good now.
Yeah,
You
now
took
you're
Madison's
fine.
internet.
Yeah, you took Madison's internet away. Now Madison's screwed.
I vampired your internet away, Madison. I had your internet with a side of fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Someday. It truly is. I'll never know peace with her, quite frankly. And that's okay. It's one of those enemies to lovers relationships that I really hope works out eventually, but it just doesn't seem like it will. And that's fine. We should all know our limits.
One could say it's just one of those days.
Truly. Really and truly. Great. That'll work. Okay.
Number of
Now I
dedicated
can
fans
put you
who
back in.
update the wiki.
There we go. Let's try this again. Anything could happen on a live web show. All right, Madison, you're back. I see your wonderful
back.
face. We were supposed to
Hello.
talk about something, yes?
You were the birds were not
Yeah.
singing, the sun was not shining,
Not at all.
and the little vampire has woken up.
Yes. I immediately shut off the rain noises that are playing in this room because it should always sound like a very deep thunderstorm at all times.
Correct.
I never want to hear the natural sounds of the world as people rummage around outside. I live near the street. it sucks. So I have very well like soundproofed everything, and then on top of that, I play rain noises. So I have to turn around or turn over, flip that off. I basically just hit my hand around in the dark until it hits something that makes it all shut up. Get up.
2000 rom-com type beat.
Correct. Yes, and Vic will never admit it, but it is their favorite type of movie, which is why it does not bother them that is what they know they look like.
It's correct. It's a correct take. Oh,
Yeah,
I
they
hit my mic. I'm sorry, you guys.
you're fine. They throw on like a t-shirt, a beanie, and jeans. No like qualms about putting they don't want to put anything into how they look today. Yesterday was enough of a fight with Nydia mentally that they're like, this is rest day. I have to go out and do bullshit, but this is rest day.
That's a valid way to do it.
Yeah, text Rowan a quick hi, I'm alive, just letting you know. Sort of thing, which has been our new check-in system since all this happened. And
he just sends you a bunch of pink sparkly hearts.
Yes. And that is always the response is pink sparkly hearts. I think
he's going through a phase.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And let me tell you, it's been a long and hard phase. Vic's not super into pink, but will Rowan is sort of the Glinda that pink just threw up everywhere lately, and Vic is having to be okay with that. And while I wait for some sort of text from Daniel or Beauregard, I'm gonna get started on Beauregard's new ID that he asked me about, because he's gonna need a new one soon. So I sit down at my workbench with a coffee that I make in my kitchen very quickly and start making a fake ID for Beauregard.
All right, let me pull up everybody's doggone stinking character sheets again so that I know what your stats are.
Pretty high in this sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. So you will be rolling for May. I'm going to go with, since this is going to be a little bit of an intense thing that you're going to have to really focus on, I'm going to go with Resolve and Craft plus your Forgery specialty.
Sure.
Oh, thanks for that pop-up. My ad block is now installed in Chrome because I haven't used Chrome in 400 years.
Well, that's wonderful.
So,
because no one should have to use Chrome. Say that for me one more time when I'm rolling.
Your mom, Resolve and Craft plus Forgery.
Cool.
I do hope you know that I am gonna make your sire just so hot.
Yeah, as you should.
Just so hot.
That's fine. I
just
deserve it.
super hot. Super hot.
Look, she only turned me because she wanted me to work for her. I get it.
She's a total smoke show.
She is. And that's fair. All right, we're gonna go with this much.
That's a good sound. Carry the 2.
6 successes.
Wow. Any criticals?
Yeah, 2 criticals.
Look at you. Okay, with a critical, I say that that ID actually gets done pretty quickly. You choose he chose the same name, right?
Yeah, he wanted to be a Beauregard the 3rd,
the
or
4th, or the 3rd.
that.
Yeah,
I had convinced him to just make it the family name, so he never had to change it.
There you go.
And so it's a brand new Beauregard ID, one that gives him a proper birthday that makes him not seem like he is much older than any human should be, and it's all very polished and new, and I even use my scanner on it to make sure that it comes off as valid, and everything works great.
The holographic and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And it's a
RJ, can you
too? No messing around at the DMV.
Ooh, okay. You can get into federal buildings now. Can you give us an example of what Beauregard's license photo looks like, please?
Imagine, if you will, an old-fashioned, timey, wanted poster. It's stone-faced. It kind of looks like something's peeking up from the bottom, like he's holding on to something. Very square and rectangular.
Beautiful. But what was he wanted for? Tune in next week for
flashback.
So, I mean, I'd say that you get it done pretty quickly. It doesn't take it takes about as long as it normally does, which is that it doesn't take much time at all.
Yeah.
You get it done, and yeah. I assume that you just wait around for the inevitable. What are we doing tonight, chat?
Pretty much. I pack a bag in the meantime, just with like the basics, just in case I don't get home.
Okay.
Probably.
What are some
have a
like
bag
primary
and-
basics
yeah.
that you
Uh,
pack? Like, what are the like absolutely necessities?
always like a change of clothes, because if
Mhm.
I get blood or something all over me, I'd rather not walk around like that. I usually have at least a bag or two on me just in case. Um, I've got multiple fake IDs that are all to me. One I've designated as my real ID, even though we've definitely established that this is not my first ID at all. But I've got like a couple with different fake names, just because you never know. One of my burner phones, again, just in case. And like the basics of my forgery stuff, like enough, like a pen, paper, an ink pad, like that sort of thing, in case I would need to forge like a letter or something very quickly. I've gotten pretty good at doing that fast.
On the fly.
Yeah.
Request, can one of the aliases on your driver's license be first name Mary, Mary, last name Rich?
Yes.
Thank you. That is my mask for my character at the LARP that I play, Siobhan Hargrave. So her mask is Mary Rich.
I love
And
that.
she's Siobhan Hargrave, the woman that you are. So okay, perfect. So you're getting your bag together,
Yeah.
and I will go ahead and I'm going to move this way. So RJ, you're next. You were in a little cabin last we checked, and Lucita was snoozing up in the living room, and you oh so kindly laid a little blanket over her. Tell me how you're waking up. You were in a little box, all coffined up.
If I recall correctly, it was a repurposed like military supply crate that he had
Mhm.
put like bedding down in. He raises out of it completely shirtless. The
Rippling
camera
pectorals.
the camera whips, like kind of slow pans around him, and there's like, when you get turned as a vampire, you normally like heal up any of the like wounds you have, but there are like scars across his body from before he was a vampire. He
Cool shit.
wanders over to a closet and picks a fresh flannel from it, and he'll belt on his pistol and kind of creak open the cellar door and peek out to see if Lucita's still there.
She is not. Lucita has there is a little post-it note that comes from like her little personal stationery that she carries around. And it's a super cute little like personalized post-it note. It's got like, so it's the standard square shape,
Mhm.
and it's got this cute little like rope border design. It's very adorable. And it's got a little horseshoe at the top. And she has written, "Don't know what you're doing, but stay safe." And then -L.
He sticks that like next to a mirror that is super dusty and like not used. Do vampires in VTM have reflections?
Yes, depending upon who they are. So Cress, the La Sombra, they normally do not have a reflection. However, I think Cress chose the alternative Bane.
It's
But
your Bane, got it.
yeah, normally the La Sombra can't show up on film, they can't be around electronics, and they can't show up in mirrors. Though I think that you can have that sort of, I think if you can pick and choose your flaws, and like the folkloric ones you can really have fun with. Like you can have the like one where you have to pick it up and count out the rice. So that one's always fun. Like you can have like the whenever you get blasted with a cross, you'll get that if they have true faith anyway, but doubly so if you've got that bane. So, but you can fully see yourself,
just like brush a bit of hair away from his face as he pads over to a mini fridge in the corner and gets a like little baggie of animal blood, and he'll stick a straw in that like a Capri Sun.
See, and I was gonna say something really deep and being like, but do you like the person that looks back at you? But then you said Capri Sun, and so I feel like that ruined the very deep and real moment. Oh, back on mute,
Beauregard
camera.
is fine with himself as a person. He isn't bad. he just likes being alone.
Valid, which is a very gangrel trait. So it's a very valid response.
But he'll take out the grandpa smartphone and look for messages.
With that, so Vic said that they were waiting for a message. Zach, would Daniel have sent the message first, or would he be waiting for?
Probably waiting.
Oh my gosh, it's 3 like will they, won't they?
I mean, like as far as Daniel's concerned, like what more is there to do? Like he's on assignment, he's on retainer for this job that we got going on. And as he expressed to the others, he's not like super duper keen on it. So I don't know if he'd be the one to necessarily jump on it and take charge per se.
So as a reminder just of what Cassidy gave you guys as a gig. So this was the full job. Let me find it. So there was a reward for achieving all of the 3 tasks that she offers you. Which those 3 tasks are to, where did I put it? Find out where the antagonists are, who they are, and get the Camarilla to join forces temporarily with the Anarchs and the Los Vaqueros in order to vanquish this unknown antagonist. So those were your 3 tasks. Find out where they are, who they are, and manage to wrangle some of the Camarilla into helping kill whoever is doing this. If it is not the Camarilla themselves.
It takes Beauregard 15 minutes to figure out how to start a group chat.
Hey, that's better than I thought. So,
well, first, primarily the first 10 was figuring out how to navigate his YouTube app so that he can Google how to start a group chat into the YouTube algorithm.
Does he accidentally tweet how to start a group chat?
I don't think he's on social media like that.
He's unplugged. I like it.
There's probably
he's not here for the social media noise.
There's probably a group chat with the ranch hands on it that gets a post like, how do I start a group chat? Wait, sorry, this was supposed to be for Google.
Perfect. Beautiful. So you start a group chat with, I assume with everybody, like Vic, Daniel and Callie, but Callie is, again, all of them are read, but not responded to. So you know that they're okay, just not available to talk right now.
Scene. When Beauregard sends a message, there's like in their group chat, there's a little icon that's just a little sheriff star. And then the word bubbles pop out. What's the plan tonight?
And with that, I shall move to Zach and Daniel. Where was Daniel saying?
Just another one of those like Econo lodges. He grabbed his bags and moved up. He sort of positioned it like one of the ones that's like relatively near one of the truck stops in town, just in case he got hungry. But he woke up.
I know you had all of his stuff set out so that it like felt like it was like, this is where I'm staying for the night. I'm not, not nomadic, just choosing where you stay, which I appreciate that detail.
Exactly.
So what is his preparation, I guess, for tonight?
I again, just sort of systematically packing everything back up. Like he tends not to like he when he sleeps during the day, he gives it that like home feel, but when he's out, he's out. So everything's packed back up by the time he gets the text message, looks at it, and just very much on purpose. I don't know. What do you want to do? I'm back.
And now I leave the floor up to you guys to text frantically to each other.
Was gonna go line dancing in town, but then I remembered we had a job. Send.
Now you could go line dancing. There is a spot that you could go line dancing, and I do have NPCs that would go well with that.
I like text back as I'm like washing off my brushes and stuff and being like, well, we've figured out a person, not really how they're tied to much. Haven't talked to our favorites, quote unquote, in quotation marks, our favorites. I guess I can take care of that part if we need to. And then I'm like crossing my fingers and being like, please don't tell me I have to do this. Please don't tell me I have to do this. Please don't tell me I have to do this.
Something tells me that they don't want to do this.
Well, since you offered.
Sensing. Wow, you're offering real friendly like.
If you really text me that back, the first word that Vic says out loud today is motherfucker. Just
Maybe we should regroup somewhere and plan something out. I don't really like this whole text message thing. And then he'll send like a Nosferatu gif.
Fine by me. If you two want to come here, that's all right. It's safe enough.
The Second Inquisition would like to make a note.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Beauregard will pick up the rest of his stuff, like a rucksack with a couple of supplies in it, spare clothes in case he gets bloody. I think that is like the bare minimum you take out as a vampire.
Yep.
Yeah, all the stuff packed up and figuring out where to go to get over there, and then we'll figure out what to do from there.
Yeah, I text you both my address. It's like not hard to get to. It's very not far away from the road, but like it's unsuspecting enough. It's just a little townhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Beauregard will pick Daniel up.
Aww.
Father and son bonding time.
Father-son
All
bonding
right.
time. Now, the real question is it dead silent on that drive?
Not that pop star playlist that Beauregard was blasting while I had to sit in the truck.
Saying it's probably that, yeah.
Yeah, just listening like.
And the country past the city limit sign, and there's a honky tonk near the county line.
That's a great song.
It really is.
I love Boot Scoot Boogie so much.
It's a great song. Is Neon Moon on this playlist though? Or is that on a different sad playlist?
No, that's on his Sunday playlist where he laments not being able to go to church.
Oh,
I would just like to point out that Neon Moon is my song that I assigned to my character in the Electric State that we play on Wednesday.
It is. It is.
It's all coming together. Next week, a combo episode.
I'll play Noah and Vic somehow, some way.
At the same time.
It's the
You need
same
an
damn
actor.
time.
I know a guy.
All right. So
And,
you guys.
Meanwhile, frantically, while they're driving to me, I'm
Yeah.
cleaning.
Cleaning. Yeah. The classic running and being like, we can't let people know we live here.
Yeah.
That Chris Fleming video. Favorite video.
As Beauregard and Daniel are driving, Beauregard looks into the rearview mirror to eye Daniel. You managed to eat.
I ain't needed it for a bit, but I'll keep an eye on it.
All right, just I guess tell me when you need to pull over for snackies.
I ain't new, man. I can hunt. You know that, right?
I know, when it just ain't that often that we're in the same place. I kind of feel like I gotta look out for you, you know?
That's fair, but I mean, I got it. You know.
Yeah. You know, most is it Primogen?
Imogen.
That's the sire vampire.
Yes.
Not necessarily. Primogen is a title held by Camarilla vampires. They are like sort of like the de facto leaders of the clan of that city. Sire would just be the
Would be
term.
myself.
Yes, you would be the sire, and Daniel would be your child with an E. And if you had multiple children, it would be childer.
So you're saying that there's a childess?
Maybe. Who knows? That all depends on you. And if you're willing to give up your humanity to turn another
In the
human being into a
arms
blood-sucking monster
of
like
an
you.
angel.
And then we force Mallory to make a new setup for OBS to add a fifth.
I will see.
And
if I gotta
Mallory
switch
cries.
Time. Look, there are non-different overlays for the show. You think I can't make one more? It's fine.
Hey, there you go.
I feel like Daniel and Beauregard interact like how I interact with my father, and it's through grunts, and we understand each other
pretty much.
perfectly.
Mhm.
Pretty much.
So that conversation that you guys were having was actually just
Mhm.
and that's what it sounded like to you guys, though. It was very eloquent and like, if you need anything to eat, please let me know.
Because I imagine like they started grunting as it was a slow roll next to a bus stop full of people.
Hmm?
Hmm?
Huh?
Mm. Mm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Continue to drive.
Beautiful. You arrive at Vic's little townhouse, and it's a pretty quiet street this evening. But go ahead and give me a wits awareness.
Do you think Vic needs me to keep her rent low? I say, pulling out my gun.
I'm sure.
This
I'm
is going
sure
to
she can
be
afford
a
that.
high difficulty. I'm going to make the difficulty 5.
Sorry, was it wits awareness? You say?
Mhm.
Is it just Beauregard or both of us?
Both of you.
All right.
You can see in this one.
That's fair. I'm gonna spend a willpower because I'm one shy.
I'm
we
one
go.
shy as well. I'll spend
I
willpower.
got 5.
You got 5?
Yep.
Wait, I select the dice I want to keep, or how does this work?
Very carefully.
I hope I did this right. I didn't do it right. I did
I
this very
sent you
wrong.
the dice roller, didn't I?
Yeah, I am. I'm using it.
The Discord dice roller.
Oh, not the Discord. Whoa.
That one was Realm of Darkness.
Yeah.
That's my go-to.
Oh wait, no, this is totally wrong. Okay. So we re-rolled these. Okay. Well, 4 successes.
Okay. All right. So, Daniel, you notice someone. You can't tell who. You notice someone peeking out around one of the townhouses towards the alleyway, and all you can see are 2 little like bright, almost yellow eyes. And they, as soon as you lock eyes with them, they dart behind the alleyway real quick.
Oh God! Across the room.
What do you do?
Well, we got a place to be, but looking around really quickly. You said alleyway, right?
Mhm.
Can I take a look for any animal life in the alley, like a rat or whatnot?
I would say that there's probably a rat running around.
Make that rouse check for feral whispers, and then
Mhm.
I'll just kind of like over to the rat.
Yeah, what you need?
You got any idea what's going on down there?
Some chick was standing in the alleyway, and I don't know, man. She looked kind of freaky.
What'll it
Not
take
like,
for you to give me a better idea?
what do you mean?
I want to know what's going on down there, but I don't want to go down there. I got shit to do.
You got any cheese?
I got this, and I'll reach in and pull out like jerky from the trail mix.
I was about to say Beauregard has jerky too.
Of course we do. Got this.
You're good Southern folk. Of course you have jerky. I have jerky right over there.
You know, casual pocket jerky.
It happens.
Pocket jerky.
We've all
It's
had
to
jerky.
disarm our enemies. But yeah, he like, so the rat eyes it a little bit. And he goes, "All right," and his little tiny hands come out and they grab a little piece of the jerky, and he goes, "That's good shit." All right, so you want to know like what she looked like?
I do.
She was tall. He's about
Mhm.
this big, so you're all tall to him. And she had sort of like hair.
And she had legs up to there.
She had hair, and it was sort of wavy, and I think she was blonde. I'm kind of colorblind, so it makes it a little hard to tell sometimes. But she kept she kept muttering to herself about like, gotta warn him. So, you know.
Alrighty.
That good enough for you, or I need to tell you her star sign, or what?
I mean, if you happen to know it.
She gave me Aquarius vibes.
Aquarius vibes.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Fuck is an Aquarius?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna relay to Beauregard what this rat has informed me of.
Do you relay that she might be an Aquarius?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I tack everything off with that and go, you know, probably an Aquarius.
Most likely an Aquarius.
What does that even mean?
Well, it means that she was born sometime between the months of February and March.
Allegedly.
The one undead hamster running around the wheel in Beauregard's brain just stops and looks befuddled.
And does it? What's that called? Is that centrifugal force?
Yes,
I don't know.
Force, yeah.
I'm not a science.
I am. You want me to go hunt her down, and you can go talk to Vic, or
Yeah, why not?
they'll like do the pro wrestling move of slapping hands for a tag team. As
Tag
Beast
game.
splits off from Daniel.
All right, so we will follow that real quick. So you jog down the alleyway. You don't see anyone at first. Let me see. Give me I want to say wits insight.
It's sure I can do that. Do I have a difficulty rating, or
I'm gonna go ahead and say 3. It's pretty high for the pool that you have, but I think you should be able to get it.
wait, that sounds right. There we go.
Uh-oh.
That's a bestial failure.
Would you like to willpower?
You know, I just willpowered and fuck me up, fam.
Aye, aye, Captain. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the knowledge that you absolutely know for a certain fact that there is someone in this fucking alleyway and you can't see them, and you know that it is some absolute bull, and I cannot stress this enough, shit. Bullshit. And that is a very frustrating thing for you. And so you feel this compulsion and this just frustration that like you don't have the ability to see this person, and but you know they're there. And so you are now affected by a compulsion called feral impulses. This returns you to an animalistic state. The vampire regresses to a point where speech is hard, clothes are uncomfortable, and arguments are best settled with teeth and claws. For one scene, the vampire gains a 3 dice penalty to all rolls, including manipulation and intelligence. They can only speak in one-word sentences during this time. You are limited to one word, buddy. Which one do you use?
God, I have. Could I attempt another check to try and spot them?
They are using supernatural means to
Ooh, wait.
hide.
I have a thing. I have a thing for this. Hold on, I have to open up the Google Drive. I forgot.
Wait, let me see.
I think my where are you? My fortitude,
you?
unswayable mind might affect this.
Unswayable mind, it just means that you can resist like manipulation and coercion, which means you're just stronger against that.
Right.
Let me see. So as far as like powers you might be able to use, actually, if you wanted to, you could probably use sense the beast. The vampire can sense the beast within other vampires, mortals, and supernatural creatures. You might be able to see them via that if you wish to do that.
Yeah, that's just a rouse check, correct?
Allow me to check the ancient text, the core rulebook.
Please, for some reason it is gone from my bookmarks and I have to go back into the Discord.
Which this gives me the perfect time. Run the credits for Madison bitches about the core rulebook.
Well,
This
like the character sheet itself, like I wish we had room to write stuff down.
This fucking rulebook. I love this game. I love everything about this game. It's so fun and it's so good to do. But this rulebook is the most silly rule book to ever rule book, and it's laid out dumb, and I don't like the layout. They put like the hunting pools that you have to like hunt, the things that you have to roll when you hunt are not with the predator types. The predator types are on a completely different page, and you have to go to a different page like 100 pages later to find what you roll for your predator type.
It's actually in a different chapter.
It's in a different chapter. So
there it is.
We're not
That's
sponsored
why,
if you were wondering at all.
That's why the player's guide is behind me, because you want to know what's awesome and amazingly outlined? The player's guide.
Well, there you go.
Shout out to all my homies on the player's guide, plus the cover. Hot.
Okay. Cost free, resolve plus animalism versus composure.
Oh yeah, I was looking that up for you. Yes. Okay, so composure plus subterfuge.
2, 3.
There you go.
God damn it.
Allow me to pull up this character sheet real quick while I make this face.
Actually,
Where the What is it? What is it? Okay, there it is.
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. Wow. And you guys get a
Oh.
Blink-182 concert? You're so lucky. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh. What are we owing?
Well, we'll see what happens.
Okay. Here, I'm almost there. Where the fuck is it? There's a stat block that I'm looking for, and I cannot find it.
Down here in the deep blue sea.
Again, going back to the conversation we had before we started the show, which went, I vocal sim to the Indiana Jones theme a lot, and make up new lyrics to it. And that's how I process things. I'm looking for.
Yeah. Oh, I found it. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna say, what was that one again? The roll to resist was composure and subterfuge.
Yes, chef.
Okay.
It's gonna go terribly wrong, terribly fast, but I'm here for it.
Not really. I rolled like shit. How many successes did you get?
5.
I got 4. So there you go. All right. So you see the outline of like you sort of sense their aura, and I've never been an aura girly, but I think blue is a good one, right? Blue's a calming one.
Yeah.
I think we don't know.
think so.
Well, either way, you see a sort of aura like outline, sort of hovering by one of the trash dumpsters, like the dumpsters that's there, like those big green dumpsters. And you see someone hovering there and just sort of standing there. They're not doing anything that's particularly like threatening. But they are standing there, and you cannot see them yet, but you see the outline of them.
The eyes go red, his head jerks into where they are standing, and there's just a low, "Found you."
As soon as that happens, the figure sort of jumps and pops into existence. And before you see a young woman. She can't be older than like 18, 19. She's very young.
So she's like 82, got it.
Yeah. She looks very young, we should say. And she looks very much like how the rat described her. She does have hair and legs. And she does sort of look like an Aquarius, you know? But she has like sort of blonde waves. It looks very 1940s. But like her makeup, she has like a 1940s beat on, so to speak, but it is smudged slightly and almost intentionally smudged. Like it's like something that she does. And she is holding a book close to her chest and sort of like shaking as she looks at you, and she goes, "Hi."
Takes a swaying step towards them. "Enemy?"
"Not particularly."
"Friend?"
"That's the one. You got it. You must be one of the gangrel that I saw."
It's a slow, like, oh, where's that gif from? Hold on, I'll send it in fucking chat. I use this one all the fucking time. This one. Do we know where this is from? I forget. Is that Jack Nicholson?
Allow me
It's
to.
Jack Nicholson.
Yes.
It might be Analyze This, or Analyze That, rather.
Just a
Or maybe-
rictus smile and a head nod.
Anger
not Analyze That.
management. Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the word.
yeah.
That's the word I meant. Yeah, the other therapy.
Yeah,
one.
because Analyze This and Analyze That. I think that was Billy Crystal and Robert De Niro, I want to say. Great movie, though. Those are some of
You
my
are
favorite
correct.
movies. And I never get to quote it. You're good, you. Which is one of my favorites. So thank you, Zach, for allowing me to quote it. I appreciate it. But yeah, and she's just sort of trembling and she's like, I had a vision about you guys. So, hey, that's all she says.
He'll turn on his heel and start making his way up to Vic's apartment, like with a, come on.
And she just goes, oh, okay, you want me to follow? Okay, you want me to follow? And she sort of like literally scurries after you. Her little shoes, she's wearing little Mary Janes. They kind of scuffle against the street, and she sort of rushes after you.
I think it's been a very long time since Beauregard has had such a catastrophic holding off of the beast. So it's like,
oh yeah,
when you run a lot and your adrenaline spikes and your blood is pumping. Imagine
every
the
night,
adrenaline
man.
Because I don't think Beauregard's blood actually moves.
You can actually move it around.
You have to do it on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because you can like straight up just do it, just push it around.
Yeah, blush of life or rousing the blood will do it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll head on up to Vic's apartment.
Yeah.
And
I went on
she follows
ahead.
behind you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went on ahead. I imagine I waited for a second, and then when Beauregard didn't immediately show up, I just kind of rolled my eyes and knocked on the door.
Oh yeah, and then we'll do your scene as this is happening simultaneously while Beauregard is grunting at this poor young kindred. So Vic, you hear a pounding at your door. Candygram.
I am refilling my coffee for a second cup as I hear it go around, peek through like the little window kind of on the side before, because I'm not an idiot. See that
Is
it's
he doing the
Daniel.
thing where he like looks up at there and you can see like just his eye?
Well, she said the window.
Yeah, I was
so
gonna say, there's
Oh,
a
the
little
window,
window
okay.
like on
Yeah.
the side.
Oh, okay.
There's probably a peephole too, though, but I fear, like, I don't use it for that exact reason of, like, I don't want to just see your eyeball up close. That fucking weirds me out. So I look out the little window, see that it's Daniel, and I unlock everything, unlatch the top thing, and open the door. Hey, coffee? Where's Beauregard?
He's talking to a stray. You can drink that?
Coffee? Yeah, absolutely. I just put a little blood in it.
Shit makes me throw up.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
I am running by 20th edition rules in that regard. Like a 5th edition, I think says you can't have like it's only blood. I like the idea that you can have like a little bit of wine with a little bit of blood mixed in. You can have a little bit of, as long as there's like a little bit in there. So
yeah, I keep specific bags that are literally just for mixing with coffee or wine, so I know that they aren't full meals technically, but just squirt a little in with your coffee and mix it on up. Just a touch. It's fine.
To make it a little bit more miserable, you can say that the bags of blood that you mix in with your coffee are from, the people who are doing substances that might mimic a caffeine rush.
Yeah, it's whatever gets the feeling back to you, It's fine. Yeah, but never mind. But if you do bagged, I've got plenty if you need anything.
No, I like my mine a little bit more lively.
More power
What
to
do
you.
we do?
Lively and exotic.
So what are we all doing?
Well, come on in. I guess we'll wait for Beauregard. But as for the 3 things Cassidy asked us for, as I'm like leading you through the living room and everything, and you just see art supplies everywhere. We have a sort of idea of who it is. We just don't know what the fuck he wants or who the hell he works for or anything like that. And there was also that thing about getting the Camarilla to come work with us. And unfortunately, I've got friends is the wrong word, acquaintances over there that I can technically talk to if we really needed it, although I'd prefer not.
Well, let's see. Let's go in order. What they want is to kill us because that's what hunters do.
Yeah.
Who they work for is themselves and or God, because that's what hunters do. And do we want the Camarilla involved? I'd kind of prefer to just throw them at it and see what happens, personally speaking.
Fair enough. And also,
Or,
God and I have never been
3.5.
friends, so I get that that's probably who he's working for anyway.
Yeah. Or, 3.5, we just tell Calliope, hey, you're looking for a Fritz handyman services, aka Fritz hunter services. And then we did a good job.
Well, yeah, but doesn't she only give us whatever the fuck she promised if we also do the whole Camarilla thing?
I mean, yeah, we can do the Camarilla thing, but I'm talking about as far as these hunters go, doesn't sound like, it's necessarily our wheelhouse to handle it. I can hunt, but I ain't a hunter,
Oh, yeah, that's not my thing, really. I'm more of the other side of stuff, not really the physical shit. I think I leave that to other people quite well. But no, that much is at least right. Maybe we just give the information to some Camarilla and call it a day. At least I hope that's enough.
It's a start.
Yeah, I'll make some calls.
Yep.
We might be able to meet with somebody tonight.
Cool. All right. Well, that's that part of the job then.
There you go. I take another little peek out the window, just seeing if Beauregard's coming or not.
About that time, yeah, you see Beauregard sort of stomping up the stairs with a very, as I described earlier, a little timid, a timid little, 18-year-old kind of visibly trembling behind him.
And I thought Callie was a baby. Who the fuck is the stray Beauregard's got in tow?
Aquarius.
As you barge past me into the house, it's like.
Yeah, he stopped at the threshold.
Okay, Aquarius? Is that her name?
Grunts,
is your name
shrugs.
Aquarius?
It's
no.
It's Ruby. It's Ruby. I'm Ruby.
When's your birthday,
Hi.
Ruby?
It's like it's been a while since I've celebrated it, but somewhere around the end of February.
Yep, Aquarius.
How the fuck did you know that?
You ain't read a newspaper?
No, not that fucking part. Why do you all know? I guess.
Oh, the rat. The rat told me.
Oh, what told you?
Rat.
Yeah. No, I get it. The first. Yeah. No, you don't have to do all the hand signals. I understand what a rat is. I don't know how a rat knew she was an Aquarius, but all right.
Maybe she told it.
I guess. Come on in.
And she's still holding her little book and trembling, and she goes, "Well, no, I didn't necessarily tell him. I think he simply just has that. He seemed to be a very intuitive rat."
Ma'am, you seem very sweet and all, but you're on my front stoop talking about how a rat knew you were an Aquarius. And if you've got some sort of something that you really need to tell me, I suggest you go ahead and get my house before a neighbor hears.
Yeah, yep, got it, yep. And she sort of shuffles in very quickly, and she just stands rigid and upright, and is just kind of standing in the middle.
You
and
can
she's
relax, darling. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm confused, but I'm not angry.
No, I know. This is sort of kind of not. I can't really control it. It's sort of my thing.
Being a Chihuahua.
You know how some kindred have kind of quirks. Mine is that I am terrified of everything.
Oh, are you one of them? Okay.
And
Now,
so then I have visions that are really terrifying, and I've had one and they it's very, very bad. So there's a person, and I saw him, and he was it was a wolf, and he was wearing a jumpsuit, and it said Jared on it, and Fitz, and he had a wrench, and he was hitting you guys with it, and 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 there was a big sun behind him, and the sun was so bright, and there was a woman in a veil behind it, and there was a woman in the sun, behind the sun, and she looked like the Virgin Mary,
Mhm.
and
Now,
she was there.
How you have these visions of yours? They tend to come true.
Not in like a particular way. There's sort of kind of like a metaphor.
Okay, that's more what I was starting to get at.
Oh, well, thank God
It's
for it being a metaphor. He's not beating me with a wrench in real life. It's just metaphorically he's going to beat the shit out of me with a wrench. Good to know.
well, he might also actually really do that. I feel like that's kind of something from from what I've seen in my visions. He sort of tends to be a very violent um person, but I don't think it's not I never sense like malice behind it, if that makes sense. It's sort of like he has a purpose.
Well, yeah, hunters tend to do that.
But he doesn't enjoy it, if that makes sense.
Well, imagine not. He's got to actually do the work.
What are the odds of a werewolf also being a hunter, like vampire?
Not
hunter?
impossible.
Not impossible. Okay.
Not likely, but not impossible.
Well, Beauregard, didn't we meet not a guy
That was
named
RJ.
Jared? Oh no, I'm aware. I'm back to asking Beauregard a question. Didn't we meet that guy that was a werewolf and he was in a jumpsuit like that, not with Fitz on it, but
Y'all met a werewolf?
yeah, when we took Cosmo to the Warrens, he was
Oh.
a real swell guy, kind of an asshole, quite frankly.
Yeah.
He
Beauregard.
said gangrels were fake versions of him,
Pompous prick.
Which
pretty much.
if you believe the tales, there is some merit to that, which it's sort of a chicken and the egg sort of situation of like, who came first? Did the werewolves come first? Did Cain come first? If you believe in that sort of thing, or if which I don't want to offend you if you believe in Set. I did that once, and they got really mad at me.
A set what?
Set the Egyptian guy, Set I think the ministry.
What? Do I look Egyptian to you?
No, no, you don't. But I've learned not to assume, because when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me.
Jesus Christ, girl! I'm about to get you some blood with Xanax in it.
That would be awesome if it worked.
Honestly,
It doesn't.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm sure I probably got some in the fridge.
Crush
That would
up
be
some
so
Xanax.
cool if it worked. But I feel you would need like a horse tranquilizer amount.
I can make that happen.
That too can make that happen.
Yeah, I was about to say,
I
I
will
think between
try
the three of us, we could probably
anything.
make that happen. Also,
I will try anything.
it's real sweet that you think I believe in anything but myself. You won't offend me at all for anything.
No, that's actually a really wide belief amongst younger kindred. The older you sort of get, when people are being beckoned, so on and so forth, which is a very scary concept, and I really don't like it. But it's fine. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna happen for a really long time. I think. I hope. But that's beside the point. A lot of older kindred believe in Cain or something like that, but that's because they know like the really scary ones, like the really scary ones, like the Ventru guy, like Mithras, and the really scary ones like
Keep hearing that
Kimmentiri,
name.
and there's a lot of really scary old vampires. and they're really
Ah.
scary, and I'm afraid that they're gonna eat me.
So you said we were in danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get back to that guy beating me with a wrench, literally or metaphorically or something.
Jared,
In front of the Virgin Mary.
Yeah, in front of the Virgin Mary.
and a
that part.
son. Don't forget the son.
And the son.
And
figured that.
Jesus?
I mean, the Virgin Mary's there, so probably.
She did give birth to him, allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
So, who in particular did you see getting beat down by a monkey wrench?
I kind of like all of you three, and then another person.
This one, and I pull up a picture of Callie on my phone.
That's
That's what I figured. All right.
I'm still marveled that she can even have a picture taken of her.
Yeah, she's something special. All right. Special with heavy air quotes around it in one hand.
It's just these kids ain't right. As Beauregard's
basically.
wading into the kitchen to wash his face really quick.
I underestimated how tense my hands would get as
yeah.
I'm playing Ruby with me, just like messing with these buttons and like being constantly trembling.
Yeah. You know what? Gonna make a quick sidebar. Vic, if you want to fill Beauregard in on what the plan is and maybe, give this one some Prozac or something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step outside for a second. Be right back.
Yeah, go for it. And I beckon Beauregard and Ruby to follow me, and I'll go into the kitchen, and I go into kind of a special section of blood bags that I have on offer, and go, what have you tried, and what have you not tried?
I've tried blood with beta blockers, buspirine, Xanax.
Hydroxyzine. Have you tried hydroxyzine? Wonderful.
Not
That's
yet.
your choice of the day. And I take a bag out of the back and rip it open, and I pour it into a mug for her. Now, you see, hydroxyzine is a special anxiety med. This bag also has a little bit of a dose of Abilify in it. These things are meant for things like anxiety and PTSD. So don't worry a thing about it. Just chug a lug up, and then tell me how you feel in about 20 minutes.
Okay, can you... And then she like pauses to think that if she can ask this question, and you can see her sort of battling with it, and she just kind of goes,
You can ask me whatever you need. You're currently in my house, therefore you're my guest, and I would like to make you feel as non-trembly as possible. So,
and she says very quiet, can you heat it up in the microwave?
yes, darling, I can heat it up in the microwave. And I take the mug, I put a paper towel over it so blood doesn't splatter everywhere.
Yeah.
And I set that to start, and while it's heating up in the microwave, turn to Beauregard. I think our best plan is let me call up some Camarilla folk that I'm unfortunately still tied to. See if we can get to talking to anybody tonight and pass along the information that we know. Quite frankly, it fills the third little box that Cassidy asked us to tick, and it means that we're probably lower on the shit list of hunters, because quite frankly, I don't want anybody burning my haven to the ground.
Beauregard sits at the kitchen table, kind of like leafing through whatever magazine or newspaper that's there as he's processing the plan of attack. He'll look up to Vic. Those were a lot of big words for Elmo.
Unfortunately, I have too many ties to the Camarilla to count, and quite frankly, I would like them off my back a little bit.
Oh, I meant all of the medications.
Oh, yeah, no, I used to take a lot of these, in the past life. So now when I am gifted some blood that happens to have it all mixed in, I keep it on standby for purposes like these.
I should get myself tested.
Well, if you need anything, I've practically got a pharmacy running out of my refrigerator, so you let me know.
Does I, as Beauregard, have ADHD?
Take this personality quiz and find out. And then Ruby kind of speaks up and kind of steps forward, and she's like, if you need to get in contact with the Camarilla, I can help.
Oh, who do you know?
Me.
Oh. Oh, sorry. You probably know my mother then. That is unfortunate and I'm so sorry.
Who is she?
Oh, well, she's I don't know her title nowadays. According to Nydia, it's probably not what it used to be, but her name's Grace. If you
Her shoulders scrunch up
don't
this high, and
worry,
she
I'm
goes,
nothing like her, and she's a bitch and a cunt, and I'm
"She's
not
very scary.
unfamiliar. Yeah, oh, I know.
She's very scary."
Yeah. She wants you to think that. She's not that scary, actually, but she would like you to think she is.
She seems really scary, actually, though.
Nah, a little.
Well, compared to me, who is like, I was scared of the rat.
Mm. Yeah, no, she's not
So
scared of much, except, I don't know, maybe losing power. I thought she'd maybe be scared of being alone and stuff someday, but it seems like she's reached that point and she's probably doing just fine. So,
oh, excuse me, I've been up since 6. Ugh.
me too.
Sorry.
I knew you disliked your sire, but holy shit.
Oh, yeah, she's a bitch and a half, quite frankly. If
Don't worry. She's still the Toreador Primogen.
Oh yeah, I wasn't really shocked nor surprised. I didn't think they'd take it away from her or anything. It's just when you're
Oh,
that.
someone tried.
Oh, who?
It doesn't matter. They're not around anymore.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me either.
And as the microwave beeps,
Here.
Ruby tentatively takes her little mug, trembling. She sits down her book, but she keeps one hand on it, like at all times. She has to be touching this book. So she sits the book down and she keeps her hand pretty firmly on it. And you can see that it just looks like a regular notebook. There's not anything. It's like one of those composition notebooks that's like the black and white little like dappled. There you go. Yeah, it's one of those. And it's got like written in Sharpie on it notes. That's all it says is notes. She's just written notes in script. She keeps her hand on it at all times and she takes a sip. And we shift to Daniel out on the stoop. Who are you calling, Daniel?
Well, not quite calling. I'm walking back down the stairs. I'm not calling, but I am looking up on my phone. I'm just Googling Fritz Handyman.
So when you Google, it comes up, the website comes up and it's Fitz Handyman Services and it's got the logo and everything. And it looks like it's located in downtown Dallas. The building is just a regular building, and it says it is owned by Jared Fitz. Has a picture of him. He is bald, like shaved head, probably like a 1 or a 2 blade, and and he sort of looks, he looks like were y'all able to get onto his Facebook? I can't remember. This is the problem with having memory issues.
Yes.
Yeah. So he looks like the guy that you guys saw on Facebook. Just a little bit older. But
right.
Yes, that is him.
Alrighty. Yeah, like does Fritz Handyman have like a phone number contact or like an online form to fill out for like to request a service? Like what's their deal?
There is a phone number that you can call as well as like a contact us thing, like those general like little contact fill out sheets.
Mm-hmm. I want to fill out the contact sheet, like the contact us sheet. I want to fill it out for. I want to fill it out for like another like extended stay. that I know, not one that I'm at, just one that I know,
Right.
and just fill in all the information for like in need of a service and whatnot.
Okay.
And I'll submit that. Not like put in like my name and my phone number
Yeah.
and stuff like that, but
Like just submit some stuff
Yeah.
to them. Okay.
yeah, just to like just to get a beat on them at some point.
Yeah, so it pops up with the thank you for contacting us, the little like thank you message that you get after you fill out one of those little forms. And that's about all you get from that. It says that they'll contact you within like 2 to 4 business days. So
Sounds good. And then as I'm doing that, walking down the step, I look around and I make that same little like noise for the rat.
oh, let me find that voice again. He's sort of again, he's about this big, he kind of waddles around and he goes, yeah, what do you need?
Aquarius girl says that you're intuitive. How'd you figure out what she was?
I just kind of looked at her. She looked like she was, she gave me Aquarius vibes. I don't know what to tell you.
You get good vibes on people?
Sorta, sometimes.
You sneaky?
Oh yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
fat?
You don't get this fat without being sneaky,
All that said, you fast?
Well, I was faster when I was a younger rat, but
You want to be?
I'm still pretty spry. Yeah, sure.
You want to not have to worry about food for a minute?
That would be awesome.
All right. And just sit down on the ground in front of him and go, now what I'm going to do is kind of weird, but you're going to hang with me, all right?
Hey, man, this is Dallas. Nothing's as weird as you think it is.
You say that now, and I'm going to bite into my thumb and extend it out to him to initiate the bond famulus.
He goes ham on that thing.
All right.
He goes crazy style on that thing.
I make 1, 2, 3 rouse checks and do not get hungry the entire time.
Let's go.
And
Let's
and
go.
as it finishes up, you got a name?
Maurice.
Yeah. All right.
That's me.
And I'll hold my hand up. You with me, Maurice?
Oh, he puts his little rat hand in yours.
Yeah. And I scoop him up and just put him on my shoulder.
Oh yeah, he's happy there. He kind of burrows, so like the part where like the collar, he kind of burrows underneath there and sort of hangs out under there.
Yeah. And I'll walk back up to Vic's apartment at that point.
There you go.
When Daniel enters the kitchen, it is just like a lo-fi playlist that Beauregard has put on to try and help calm Ruby down.
Ruby is shaking less. She's trembling less.
We'll take it.
She is stuttering a little less.
I'm actually really glad I went and saw Grave of the Fireflies in theaters. Took me the fuck out.
Which, by the way, Beauregard, you have calmed down from your compulsion as it has been a scene since. So you have regained your ability to speak and no longer feel like doing the werewolf meme and tearing off all of your clothes.
Baby, I'll go for you tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel just walked back into this scene. Yeah, Daniel walked back into this scene with a rat on his shoulder. Okay. All right, so I went ahead and looked up the handyman service, and I just went ahead and put in like a request form for one of the extended stays around here. I figured, I get a beat on like how fast they respond and whatnot, and if we see them around town, we know where they're not. Figured I might be able to string them around for a little bit while we figure shit out.
Not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. This is Maurice.
Hi, Maurice. Does he need blood?
All you guys hear is a little squeak from him. But Daniel hears, "Hey." That's all he says. He's not a rat of many words.
That's all
Beauregard
right.
is
unless you get him going,
Yeah.
He's a real charismatic guy.
Yeah. And I figured Beauregard picked up a pet. I should pick up a pet, just sort of keep the balance of everything.
Beauregard's got a pet?
I've got a pet.
Yeah, I just point my thumb over at the Malkavian that came in with him.
Oh.
I mean,
This
close enough. I guess I'm the only one without a pet now.
So
It's
far,
right.
what's your name, girl?
It's Ruby.
That's right, Ruby. All right. All right, Ruby.
And she's just holding her notebook.
Ruby, do you need to be somewhere?
Not particularly. My sire just kind of lets me do what I want.
All right. All righty. Well, then.
Fuck off.
I didn't say that.
That's usually what people say to me.
Did you want us to?
Not particularly.
that's
Okay,
You guys
then.
are kind of cool.
All right. So what I was going to say before you presumed after the all right,
Assuming. Oh shit.
after the
You're
all right
right.
was all right. What are we doing now?
I literally, before Ruby can say anything else, the mug that she's holding, I put my hand on the bottom of it to tip it back up. I'd be like, please drink it.
And she's like, oh shit. She's like,
well.
I got a phone call to make, and might as well make it in front of y'all, because when she gets here, it's going to be pretty damn obvious what's going on. And I'll get my phone out, and I'm gonna call Isabella.
you call
This is
Isabella.
sort of as soon as the door opens, I start shooting at him, sort of situation.
No, please don't actually shoot this one. I prefer you didn't. Not that we talk much anymore, but probably better if she's alive or alive-ish, or whatever.
Whatever we are. It rings one time. And you hear silence on the end of it, and she goes, hey.
Hi, Izzy.
Hi. Look at you calling me back. What's it been? A couple years?
At least.
You still doing your whole fun anarch thing?
Oh, yeah. You know me. Still
Well,
over there huffing paint with Grace?
doing my best, It's just, it's Grace,
You know. I've been hearing stuff about her today even, and yesterday too.
Oh, yeah? I mean, there's that whole thing with Nydia.
Oh, yeah.
Drama.
Yeah, it seems like
Oh, yeah.
maybe
It's
all that was-
messy.
Yeah. I mean,
Grace is trying to get her out of the sheriff position.
no.
Yeah.
Didn't
Mhm.
hear about that when I saw her drag a body away yesterday.
Oh, yeah. She has been, when I tell you, she has been barking up that tree. She's been talking to the prince every night. She's just been going up there and yapping to him, which you didn't hear it from me. But I think they have something going on. Between you and me. You didn't hear it from me. Don't tell anybody.
And she got mad when I got with, and then I realized I'm in a room of people and I cut myself off. Pot calling the kettle black and all, but that's all right.
Yeah. She doesn't know that I know. She doesn't know that I know. And I don't know for sure, but she doesn't know that I know. But
yeah, but you do
let's
tend
be honest,
to be right
I
about
kind of
these
know.
things.
I kind of know. I do tend to. You're actually right about that. I do tend to know about these sort of things.
You do. I know it's weird for me to call like this.
Well, if you're calling to tell me that I'm right, you can call like this anytime you want.
Well, I can do you one better. What if I tell
Oh.
you that you're right in person?
Victoria, you are not inviting me over to your little haven, are you?
I am.
I will be there in the drop of a hat.
We're gonna have a little bit of company, but they're my friends and they're fine.
Uh-huh.
They're not gonna do anything to you. I've already warned them.
She kind of like leans in and what clan are they?
They're both gangrels. Calm down.
Well,
you're fine. You had a bad experience with
at
one once and he
least
was
they're
an
not
asshole.
Nosferatu. At least they're
Yeah.
not Nosferatu.
I know how you feel. I get it.
Good Lord. I tell you, the one that the real you've probably met him. He hangs around in y'all's part of town. The real wet one. He's real slickery.
Oh, no, I know who you mean. Yeah.
Ooh, I
no.
can't stand him.
Yeah, he doesn't really seem like your speed anyway.
I can't stand him.
I know. You can
And
bitch
you
all
know
about
how
him
I
when you get
get.
here. I know
You
how
know how
you
I get
get.
when I'm around people I can't stand.
To put it nicely, you fall out of the bitch tree and hit every branch on the way down.
I do, and I love hitting those branches.
You sure do.
I just do. Bumping my noggin on those branches every time I get it. Okay, well, I'll be there in a little bit. For your sake, I won't take the driver. I'll come myself. How
Thank
about that?
you. I appreciate
so
it. I'd
welcome.
rather Grace not know where I live.
The secrecy of it all. Yeah, well. You do know that she will eventually find out, right?
Eventually, yeah. And eventually she'll try to come back and claim I'm her property or whatever because I made an agreement that I broke. But until that happens, quite frankly, she can kiss my ass. You're welcome
And there
here
you go.
anytime.
Oh, thanks. Well, you're welcome at my haven anytime. It's probably a lot less cool than yours. And you probably won't like it as much because it's just a lot of really, really bright colors.
Yeah, I know.
It's a
I
lot
know
of
it is.
really, really saturated colors.
I love you, but everything you own looks like Rainbow Bright threw up.
And I do love Rainbow Bright and Lisa Frank. I got a new notebook. I'll bring it too, and I'll show it to you.
Wonderful.
I got it at a thrift store. You're gonna love it.
I got some things to talk about when you get here, but it's stuff that shouldn't be discussed over the phone. So
Yeah. Oh
get here
yeah.
when you can.
You know what Grace says? They're always listening.
Except not at my place because I sweep this place for bugs daily.
Both kinds.
Of course.
And she just sort of laughs at that. She goes, "Okay, well, I'll be there in a little bit. Should be about 30 minutes."
All right. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
During the course of that conversation, Daniel does two things. First, he sort of like he's listening and hanging out, pulls out a phone and texts his contact. Who are Izzy and Grace on your side of the aisle? The question mark.
It takes a few minutes, but you get a reply from them, and you just get back Grace Tori Primo, Torrie Primo, Izzy, her kid.
Thumbs up reaction back to that. And the rest of the time, I guess like Beauregard probably noticed it more since Vic's on the phone, but the entire time you see like Dana's sitting there and he's like kind of like looks like in thought, like bending his limbs. He's thinking back to Shelly and like just like slipping out of his grasp, and he's like can I do that? How the hell do you do that?
How do I? It requires a lot of bone breaking.
I'm going to figure it out.
One day.
Beauregard is eyeing Daniel from where he and Ruby are hunched over his phone as he's swiping through something.
He's showing her TikTok edits.
He's going on about
Game of Thrones TikTok edits.
This here is called a fan cam.
So this was my favorite one. Her name's Maruzensky, and her real life horse is based off of a horse that was barred from running in the Japanese Derby, even though his record was 8-0, and most of it was by like 10 lengths or more, which is really impressive. His jockey actually begged to be part of the Japanese Derby with his horse, even offering to be part of the I think it was the 18th lane, which is the furthest one out, and also said he would deny the prize money. He just wanted to see how his horse would fare. But because Maruzensky was transported inside his mother's womb to Japan, there was a ban on him because he was a foreign-bred horse, which is total bullshit.
Ruby is absorbing everything. And then as you're like showing her this video and like explaining all this, she goes,
"Yeah, so they race."
Have you ever heard of Destiel?
The gay angel
if it ain't a horse, then probably not.
No. Beauregard says the gay angel went to hell.
I stand corrected.
How do you know about this? That you can't start a group chat? I don't understand.
Supernatural up until season 8 was fine.
Ruby goes, I would say season 5 was the last time it was really that good. But that was when the series was supposed to end, so.
Just look over to Vic and just go, some people spend their eternity trying new things and advancing their powers, and then some people consume every bit of media that didn't exist when they were alive. Meet the latter.
Yeah.
And that's when Ruby goes, oh, have you seen Pushing Daisies? The medicine is working, by the way.
Good.
Clearly.
I'm glad.
She took the drugs, and the drugs are working.
I love Pushing Daisies. It's a great show. I really wish it had another season. She's stopped stuttering, and she's still holding her book to her chest. She's not trembling anymore. She's just kind of yapping.
Oh, maybe I should get tested.
Now, Ruby, did you say that you yourself were Camarilla?
Technically, yeah.
Technically. Okay. I don't know how. And now, Vic, the person that you just invited over
Yeah.
is also of that persuasion.
Unfortunately.
Oh, is it gonna look weird on Ruby for her Camarilla self already being here with a bunch of us anarchs, or does it not really matter since your friend's already fraternizing anyway?
Not to Izzy.
All
Anybody
right.
else, I'd say yeah, probably. But Izzy's the furthest thing from. Basically, where the line is, Izzy sits right to the side of it.
All right. I didn't want to tell you to fuck off, but I wanted to make sure that all things are copacetic.
No, you've probably seen Izzy around. She's hard to miss. She sort of looks
I
like
have.
a rainbow puked. Yeah.
I like Izzy. She's nicer than your sire.
Oh, for sure. No, that's not hard. Like, that's a low bar, but Izzy is.
She overshoots it. She's great.
Yeah, Izzy's sweet as a peach.
She's really nice. She kind of reminds me of you.
Oh, there's a reason. You'll see it when she gets here.
Oh, yeah. So, time passes. I'm assuming that Ruby in her newfound state turns on the TV and starts Pushing Daisies.
Fine by me.
Where the
Or
hell
good
did you
head.
even find that?
What, the TV?
No, that show. It hadn't been syndicated in like 10 years.
Streaming.
Oh, shit. You got one of them fancy TVs with the...
Oh, yeah, with all the apps and stuff on it. And if I'm going to be stuck here sometimes, I might as well enjoy it. I need background noise while I work.
That's fair. They don't really have that in hotel rooms. They got HBO though.
Yeah.
You know what you could do is you could get a Fire Stick, and then you could just put it into your TV.
Mm-hmm. Does all the same fancy shit.
My sire has a Chromecast.
Yeah.
Not sponsored.
Fire Stick.
Yeah.
All right.
It's why Black Friday's so nice. The people shop all night long. It doesn't even seem weird that I'm trying to go in the middle of the night.
And they're open late. Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah,
Although it wasn't so nice when they were really mean about it.
No.
Kind of
but
before the pandemic, they were really mean about it.
Yeah, people
Well-
got over that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, no one really notices when you buy at someone during a Black Friday brawl.
That's
That is
also
true.
That's fair.
It's actually kind of expected. So.
Mhm. People probably look weirder at you if it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Just a swarm of vampires biting shoppers.
Just
and pulling them
absolutely fucking mauling people at a Kohl's.
down.
Fighting over an air mattress, suddenly there's blood splattered down the aisle, and you're just like, oh, Black Friday.
Yeah, Black Friday.
Give me your Kohl's cash now.
People bought PS5s with cold cash.
Oh, yeah.
I love Kohl's cash. Kohl's cash means more to me than Bitcoin.
I once won the 500
Well, yeah,
off
it
of
means
500
something.
that they do at Kohl's on Black Friday, and I was in college, and I like fully didn't spend that money correctly, but it was fine. And
Cool.
last
Cool.
year I won a mixer for free.
Nice.
A whole big
A
mixer.
McFrickin' mixer? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna change really quick, and I go into my room and I pull out like the one item of clothing that I think isn't like a dark color. It's like muted pink. It's not bright. It's not pastel even.
Like a mauve.
Yeah, but it's a color.
It's one. She bought it for you.
Yeah, she absolutely did. I did not pick this out for myself, but I do keep it for the very few times that we get together. I put on the tiniest bit of makeup to make myself look presentable, and then I'm like, okay, cool. I'm ready when she gets here, I guess.
And with that, I will call for a bio break real quick before we get to our last little bit.
Yeah.
With how late it is, I'm assuming we'll just have our conversation with Izzy and set up for the rest of the night. And then call that not a night, because I think we're still in the middle. I think we'll still be in the middle of this night.
Yeah.
So that way Callie can join us for the last little bit of the night, so to speak.
Mhm.
That'll work.
All right, sweet. All right, so be right back.
See y'all in a few. Go get a drink, grab a snack, tell a friend. We'll be back in like 10-ish minutes. Bye. Who cares? Hi, everybody. What's up?
White monsters.
We are talking about memes with white monsters in them, like the energy drink specifically.
Okay.
Because we
Specifically this meme, if you can
decided,
see it.
yes,
Oh.
this one.
Damn.
Because I got like 4.5 hours of sleep last night, and I was like, I almost bought a Rockstar energy drink, and then that got us on the subject. But hi, we're back. I hope you had fun getting your drinks or your snacks or anything else. We're gonna play a little longer and then finish up tonight before we like wrap everything up in a bow for next week, so Cress can come join us for the rest of this. So let's go.
Nobody tell Cress about the rat. It'll be a surprise.
Yes, nobody tell Cress about Maurice.
A secret surprise. We stand Maurice.
You said Maurice hard.
Toss a name in the chat for Maurice.
Cress, if you were watching this in the future and you heard this, no, you didn't.
No,
No, you
pretend
didn't.
you don't know anything about Maurice. Thank you.
You've never even heard of what's a Maurice, you know?
What's a Maurice?
The guy from Beauty and the Beast?
The one raving in the corner.
Perfect.
But that crazy old coot is Belle's father. There you go. Okay, so apartment scene. You're in one.
Yep.
There are vampires and they are masquerading as not vampires. And this is a world of darkness. Jokes aside, a knock comes at your door. And it is, you know this knock well. It is one of those little like it's I assume that you guys had like a secret knock as kids.
Yeah.
I want to say that you did.
It was definitely like, it sounds normal at first. It's like the 3 raps, and then it's like
Yeah. So you hear that and you absolutely know who it is.
Yeah. I don't say much. I kind of just give like a okay. And I go open the door to someone who looks eerily like me. We have nearly the same face. Hers is like maybe a little slimmer, her nose like a little smaller than mine. But it doesn't take a genius to figure out that we're probably related.
And you said Izzy has like blonde hair.
Yeah, blonde
as opposed to
hair,
with her hair, yeah.
curls, like very opposite aesthetic of Vic. And is like very
She's in a
bright
very
and
legally blonde
cheery.
outfit right now.
Yes. If Elle Woods was a vampire, you would see Isabella Knight in front of you.
If Bellwoods could bend and snap you in half.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Correct.
I'm assuming that she's wearing like the like go-to like halter neck legally blonde dress.
Yeah.
You know?
Something like that. Something very simple. She doesn't have like a dog in her purse, but she does have a purse that you think would be one to hold
Would
a dog.
hold a dog,
Yes.
yeah. There could be a dog in there at some point.
Yes.
Maybe Maurice if we play our cards
Correct.
right.
that would be the energy that Izzy has always carried for all of these years that we have both been alive now.
And Izzy throws her arms up and she goes, ah! Like just excited to see you. Runs up, gives you a big old hug.
It's one of those that she like holds herself real quick and is like, oh yeah, you return these. And will wrap her arms back around.
If the gangrel had big floppy ears, they'd be pressed against their
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, it's a high pitch for sure.
But I mean,
like,
and as soon as that happens, Izzy closes the door and she goes, oh my God, the traffic getting over here was insane. I swear, people from Texas cannot drive, and people from Dallas can't drive even more than the rest of Texas. You know, I was down in Houston the other week. Oh my Lord, you would have thought that they were just, that this was their first day on earth. I swear. You know, one guy cut me off in traffic, and I about got out of my car and went into his and gave him what for. But I didn't, because I'm the bigger person and I'm better, you know, whatever. But I almost did. I could have done it.
a blessing and a saint, if you ask me. And I take her purse and I lay it down, just like kind of where I've got like my bags and stuff. Um, Izzy, this is Beauregard. This is Daniel. And
Right.
I think you probably know Ruby.
Yeah, I love you. Hi, Ruby. Hi. You know, and Ruby just goes, just, I said, hey, but I said it in a way that I just go,
Yeah. Uh,
like a
it,
whisper.
yeah, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that we're very related now, like especially standing next to one another. It's close enough that when we're not next to each other, Ruby probably could go like, oh, you remind me a lot of her, and it like doesn't put two and two together, but like seeing us next to each other, it's like, oh
That's exactly what Ruby does. She goes, oh,
yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah, sisters in life and sisters in death and all that.
That's kind of
Cool.
fucked up.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
no, entirely.
Ruby's like, cool.
Yeah, thanks for noticing.
So, what's the occasion for our little get together? We just shooting the shit or what?
No. Well, I'd love to just shoot the shit, but unfortunately, important matters are needing to be attended to.
Oh, aren't they always?
What do you know about this Fitz guy? And I like pull up the website on my phone and hand it to her.
He's not very attractive.
Well, yeah, no, duh. But I'm not talking about this from a dating perspective. I'm talking about this from a danger perspective.
Oh, him? I have no clue. I don't even know this man from Adam or Eve.
Well, it turns out he's a hunter.
Ew.
Yeah, gross, right?
Who does that?
Here's the thing that I've run into.
Mm-hmm.
So Beauregard and Daniel and myself and a young one named Calliope, we were all sort of recruited to help with this little issue. I'm sure it's probably not a shock to you as to why they'd call me up and throw me in the back of a van and things like that. Yeah, you know, phone calls are just so passe these days, apparently.
Yeah,
So,
apparently.
Essentially, the idea is figure out who's doing all the killing, check mark. Figure out what they want, check mark. Third issue that I'm running into is needing a little bit of backup, specifically some Camarilla backup. And you
For the
know that I
Anna.
would, yeah, just to deal with the hunter situation. You don't have to help with other shit. I don't really give a fuck beyond that. But like, they're killing everybody. It's not really an Anarch problem. It's a all of us problem, if you see what I mean.
Technically, they've only just been killing ghouls right now, from what Nydia said.
Oh no, this is two hells in one handbasket, dear.
Well, like
there's
on our
that.
side at least.
Yeah,
Our side hasn't been getting like
yeah.
I'm sorry. Izzy, was it?
Mm-hmm.
They've been killing ghouls on your side.
Yeah.
Your ghouls, not you.
Well, not
like,
mine.
right? Not you, but like
the royal
the ghouls of the people in the Camarilla, the ones that could be interrogated for all the information about who all of you are. That's those ghouls.
Oh, don't worry. They've been very heavily dominated by the prince, but not like that. Like, you know, like lots of mind fuckery has gone on. So
you don't think that you don't think that maybe these hunters might have a way to pull that information out of them about maybe even like, you know, hey, what's the name of the person that turned you? I'm sure they probably kept that one, right?
Maybe.
Where would I find them? What's their address? You know, little things.
I guess you're right. I mean, so we've just been.
They're just ghouls, but they'll come
back. No, I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that. We love our ghouls and we take good care of them. But sometimes they are squishy little humans and they die, and that's just how that happens sometimes. We love our ghouls.
Well, it's
So.
happening more frequently.
Okay, well, yes, obviously. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to wrestle up a big old Camarilla army for you.
I know you said nothing about an army. I don't need an army.
Camarilla platoon.
More like a squadron.
Yeah.
Commando unit.
There you go.
And
I'll wrestle up the commando unit I've got in the back of my car.
Hey, look. Life is similar to how it was, when we were breathing, which is that life and art work very similarly. The prettier you are, the more valuable you seem. And I happen to know
very pretty.
You are, and I happen to know that you swing that shit around like it's real money. So all you got to do is get me some people that are willing to help a pretty girl out.
All right.
We have almost the same face, so if they still need to look at something pretty, I'm sure they'll settle for me.
Hush. You are like so pretty.
Oh, thanks.
Beauregard leans over to Ruby and just whispers, "Does no one use the word posse anymore?"
I think it's kind of like an old people term now.
Shrugs.
And then Ruby goes, but I can use it if it makes you feel better, if you want me to. But if you don't want me to, I won't. But if you want me to, I will.
I ain't gonna
but if you don't want me to, I won't.
I ain't gonna control how you speak, honey.
But like, if you wanted me to, like, I would. If you asked me to, I would do that for you. Because I would be afraid that I would upset you if I didn't.
Just a big old meaty palm over the top of her head and just pats. Like, it's okay. You're gonna run yourself ragged eventually.
Another sip of her blood.
I literally doesn't even make eye contact. Just again puts the hand on the bottom of the cup,
Tip
tips
it up.
So, if you'll do me a solid, I will pay you back in kind. However you need. I don't know that you necessarily need a posse of some sort.
Thank you.
But I can get you a new ID. I know that Isabella's probably going to run out sometime soon because you and I both know my first name was not Victoria. Make some art.
Are you done?
Handing. Yeah, sure. Why not?
You don't owe me a damn thing. You're my sister.
Thanks.
Duh. What, you want to give me a boon? You want to go talk to the Herald and get me a boon? A major boon?
I was more so thinking I'd make you some art for your house, but hey.
Well, if you're doing that, do it as, a sister who loves her sister.
I will do it as a sister who loves my sister.
For your favorite sister.
My only sister, but yeah.
But
Daniel looks over at Beauregard and says, I swear to God, if you ask who Harold is.
Oh, no. Beauregard was going to stand as they were chatting and move over to the window to keep an eye on the street.
Okay.
You see a flashy Beamer parked right on the side of the road next to Vic's apartment. And it is a shiny Beamer.
Turns to Daniel, nudges his head towards the window just to alert him that, boy, is that thing gaudy.
Well,
and it belongs to the lovely lady sitting in this room.
Well, you know the clan.
Might as well
a rose by any other name.
They might as well put up a spotlight and say, hey, we're here.
No, they don't have monopoly on being ostentatious and flashy. It's like a controlling interest, maybe.
But they are very good at it.
I thought you were about to say that they don't have much in subtlety, but I guess you're right.
I didn't think I needed to be subtle about that.
No, I'm talking about them being subtle about things.
I know.
Yeah. This also happens to everyone outside in a series of grunts.
Yeah.
I like to think that this series of grunts is just us using feral whispers.
And Maurice is like, tell me about it.
Yep.
Don't mind them. They do this a lot. I just kind of let them go at it until one of them decides to speak English again.
I could say the same about you too.
We still have a few gangrel in the tower. You know, a few
yeah.
stragglers.
Oh, good. We didn't take all the fighters.
No.
So there
we
are
even
people that
still
can
have a
actually help.
Bruja, just the one, but you know.
That sounds like there's people that can actually, you know, get wrangled up. Then.
Well, Colton's so shoved up Magnolia's ass that, you know, you remember Magnolia.
Oh, I remember
gosh.
Magnolia.
That girl is hell in a handbasket.
Yeah, she almost caught you know who and I once in a
And you know she would have told everybody
Well,
about
of course she
it.
would.
Everybody in the whole wide world.
Yeah, and that's why we blew it apart so quick that she thought I was like getting into trouble for something and laughed on her way out, and then I laughed on her back on her way out because I wasn't getting in trouble for nothing. Well, not in the ways I didn't want to be.
Dan,
Who's this Magnolia person? She gonna be any help?
Probably
Magnolia, she probably could. She could. I'm telling you, she's got Bo Ruskin wrapped around her finger too. Bo and Colton are just.
Now that's where your help is.
Sounds like she's got a pretty decent back, and then she's got all these people at her beck and call.
Yeah, you might do better with her, Vic, because she and I are in a little bit of a tiff right now.
Oh,
wonder-
lovely.
She wore the same dress that I wore to Elysium one night.
Write down her number for me. I'll give her a call.
And I just can't. I can't even half look at her.
I get it. Don't
Beauregard turns to Daniel.
Mm.
Actually speaking this time.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if I got any sway with the gangrel up there in the Camarilla. I do have a little bit of influence as part of my advantages.
Could
There
be
you
worth
go.
a shot. Well, Vic will see what influence they got. You see what influence you got. Let me go see what influence I got. Well, we'll all have influence. I'll take a step outside.
Okay.
Squeak, squeak, squeaker, squeaking.
Okay, wait.
Sure, I'll leave Maurice with you. Yeah, why not?
Okay, so what did you say?
Oh, I
Sorry.
said, you know, because Beauregard said he might have some sway with the gangrel still, and I said, yeah, sure. You see what sway you've got, and Vic's going to see what sway they've got. Hell, I'll go see what sway I've got. I'll be right back. I just leave Maurice with Beauregard, and I'll step outside for a second.
Maurice goes under the hat.
There you go. I'm actually gonna. Will you allow Maurice to squirm out of your grasp?
Sure.
Okay. Then I won't roll for it. Maurice squirms out of your grasp. Does Vic have any cigarettes in the apartment?
For sure, yeah. It's not that I think we established in the prelude that cigarettes were not a thing that Vic was even really into when they were alive, but I think it's one of those things that comes with the territory of I need to be able to be out like at night where no one will bother me, so looking like you're smoking comes in handy. So she keeps a pack in her bag that is like not has not smoked a single one of them, but will hold them and things while she's out waiting for clients to come meet her, because it's a good way to make people leave you alone.
Yeah. Maurice is rooting around in your bag essentially. But as he does that, to you, RJ, I would say that the person that you would most likely want to contact is Mac. His name's Mac. Mackey is his name. And Tony Vaughn, that is his child. Tony's firmly anarch. Mac is a little bit more mysterious about it.
Tony,
he sort of plays both sides. But
Anthony to the Camarilla, Tony to the Anarchs.
Sierra. Sierra Smith is also another gang girl that you know that is sort of in between. She sort of is essentially Camaria. Tatum, however, Tatum Lamar, they are firmly anarch with Tony. So those are some of the those are the gang girl in the city. Mac Mackey, Tony Vaughn, Sierra Smith, and Tatum Lamar, and you two.
Tony will owe me a favor if I help him build his house.
He will up north.
Mm-hmm. Mostly north.
Mostly north. As north as we're comfortable going.
Yep.
And then we'll go ahead and go to your connections.
Yep.
Daniel.
Yep. So while Vic is inside getting Magnolia's contact information from Izzy, I'm gonna pull up my phone and I'm going to call the same contact that I asked about Izzy and Grace.
Mm-hmm. He picks up after a few rings. Yeah.
Hey. Mag's gonna get a call in a little bit. I don't know if it's tonight, but Mag's gonna get a call in a little bit about helping out with a hunter problem, because sort of a cross the aisle thing.
All right.
Yeah, you guys are gonna help.
Oh, okay. Well, if we're gonna help, then by all means.
Yeah. So this is more of like a courtesy call to let you know to prime her before we have to like expend a shit ton of effort trying to do it ourselves.
Yeah, sure. I'll talk to Magnolia.
Good.
And I'm sure she'll talk to her little lapdog. So.
Yep. Figured I'd get you started on that first.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it enough to twist your arm about it.
Yeah, right. Well, hey, we live long enough that we each owe each other every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
You'll owe me and I'll owe you, and we'll just keep going back and forth until final death, man.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Such is the way of life. We may be slower on this circle, but we'll get there eventually.
All right.
Look at that. Maggie's made me a poet.
Bet she has.
Look out. The Bruja Philosopher Kings are back.
Catch you later, Colton.
Yeah. See you later, man. Bye.
I'll hang up the phone and just meander back in and just find Maurice digging through the bag and just pick him up by the scruff of the neck.
He has a cigarette in his mouth. And throughout, he goes, "Hey, man, you going to like this?"
Vic and Maurice bum a cigarette.
Oh. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't really smoke them anyway. They're more a prop.
Beauregard reaches into his back pocket, pulls out his wallet, and puts $1 into Vic's bag, and then just folds up his wallet and puts it back.
Because that pays for cigarettes. I guess like maybe one.
Pays for like a single cigarette. I'll take it.
A single one.
As a New Yorker.
That's all Maurice took.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all he needs, man.
As a New Yorker who goes to bodegas occasionally.
Yeah.
You can bum a cigarette for $1.
That one will get you.
And just to be a little bit of a dick, like, Maurice asks him to light it. I look at him. I extend him towards Izzy. Be like, "Do you have a lighter?"
And she goes, "Doesn't every lady?" And she pulls out this. I mean, actually, I'm going to say that it looks very similar to this, except a lot bigger.
Perfect.
Phenomenal.
And she flips the little boot off, and the flame lights up, and she lights it for him.
Perfect. I let this Toreador light my rat cigarette.
And then she just goes, "Smoke them if you got them."
Yeah, pretty much.
As for Magnolia, she still owns her stupid little ugly cafe thing or whatever. The Rose Garden. It's so fucking obnoxious.
Hey, give me the address too, in case I can't get her to pick up the phone.
All right, yeah.
It's not that she hated me when I left, but it's Not that she really liked me either. So we're working on kind of pretty solidly neutral ground, I guess.
She likes you better than she likes me, so don't mention me.
Noted.
And you should be good.
All right.
But as for me, on my end to help y'all out, I will be I'll contact Finley. You remember Finley? He was cool.
Yeah.
I'll contact Finley. I'll contact Minerva might be hard to get, but I think I can get you a wizard with Sage. Sage is pretty, you know. And the wizards, they love to be finicky. So
Oh yeah.
As for that, we've got a few La Sombra in town now. Now that they've, snuggled up to the ivory tower, we've got a few of them. We've got a few. There's my god. There's one of them. Oh my god, he's so cute. He's so cute. He's even got like this like real poetic name. Faustus. He's just he's a tall drink of water. He up to there.
Like the doctor who
Like
made
the one who made the deal with the demon. Yes. I don't think it's his real name, but I think it's like something that he changed it to be poetic.
What a prick.
You have
How poetical.
so much fun with that. I don't date within that tower anymore. We all know how badly that went. But Will, good for you. I'll be there if you decide to ever do anything more about it, except, be in bed with
I'm
her.
just saying, I heard that there were still sparks from the rumors that I got.
What rumors? It was yesterday. You didn't have time for bullshit rumors.
I'm just saying Tristan had some words.
And I'm just saying Tristan has almost 0 words. The man doesn't talk unless she tells him to.
Tristan had like 2 words.
And what were those
maybe
2
3
words that made you think that there was anything left between me and... Oh, God.
That Nydia seemed in a better mood after she got back.
Nydia seemed in a better mood because it seemed like I helped her when I barely gave her shit.
I'm just saying, I think you still got a shot.
Who said I still want a shot?
God forbid I root for true love. Okay.
True love is somewhere over in those.
God
forbid
I have a little bit of hope in my heart.
Well, you can have hope for a lot of things, sis, but it sure as fuck ain't this.
Well, I will find and talk to my people. You all find and talk to your people. And we'll reconvene tomorrow?
Tomorrow's fine. Yeah, just give me a text holler before you come over. I'll make sure that you two are here, and I'll try to get Callie back.
Okay. All right. And she pulls out one of those really annoying like when we went through that phase where they had like giant phones that were like this big?
Yes.
Like the big Galaxy Note kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
She pulls out an obnoxiously big phone, flips it open, and she has a little stylus that she uses. She starts tapping on it and everything. She goes, okay, well, I'll do my stuff. You guys do yours. And I will see you later. Mr. Cordell, what'd you say your last name was, sir?
Saber.
Mr. Saber. Well, it was just lovely meeting y'all, Lucy. I'll see you later. And the little rat's name?
Maurice.
Maurice, it was lovely to meet you. I hope to see you again soon. You enjoy your cigarette.
Say goodbye,
Hey, later,
Maurice.
toots.
Yeah, he just goes, but
it's actually what RJ said, yeah.
Yeah. He also, makes a few comments that you're like, oh, come on, man.
Go on, let him say it.
But he's a little scamp, He's a little scamp. What can you do? So yes, and so that I will say concludes with a dirty comment from Maurice. That concludes this current session of Dallas by Night. Thank you again to all my players for playing and being amazing and giving me such a fun fun little jumping off point. So we're at a really good spot, and I'm very excited to see what happens. I'm going to popcorn it too. Zach.
Hi, I'm Zachary Vaudo. You can find me all over the internet at Sneakernet or Sneakernet Music. Things that I'm doing right now are mostly on this channel. It's this, and it's the Electric State on Wednesdays. We've got a couple episodes left of that, so tune in there and check it out on YouTube to see what they've been up to up until where they are now. Beyond that, start of this week on Sunday, the 4-part Alien series, Alien Chromatin, was released on Vancouver by Night's YouTube, and the full score soundtrack that I did for it was released on all streaming platforms. So check all of those out. If you like the soundtrack, you can buy it from Bandcamp, and you can use the songs in any of your projects that you want to, because I put everything under a Creative Commons license. Also, it's Bandcamp Friday for the next 20 minutes on the East Coast, so that's more of a cut for me if you do that. RJ.
Hello, everybody. It's your boy RJ. You can catch me at RJ282 on all my social medias, where I normally retweet whenever we go live in places. Aside from the usual thing, we're not doing Good Society on Saturday. People are moving and life changes. Yay! But other than that, you can catch myself and Zach on Thursdays when it starts back up again over on the Hype Goblins, where we do a D&D 5e campaign where it's all third-party content. I have 4 arms. Zach is blind, but still a vampire. It's a good time. In our most recent recording, we had to explain to one of our players how babies are made.
I don't even need to see
Mallorie.
the episode to know exactly who you're talking about. Hi, my name is Mallory. I run this place, so I'm here all the time. If you want to see more of Dallas, we'll be here every Friday night. If you want to see the Electric State, it's a really cool show that's on Wednesdays that Zach is the GM of. And again, I get to play for a little bit, which is great. As for what comes next for this channel, I'm working on it. I am but one little guy, but I have ideas, and I just need to work all of that out now. Otherwise, I'm working on designing a game that I've sent paperwork that says you can't say what this game is, so I won't yet. But I will say that it's supposed to be announced at like the end of this year, so that's cool. I can also say that I'm recording with a really badass cast, and that our first live show is hopefully gonna our first pre-recorded show that we've recorded will hopefully be airing sometime in the month of May. I'll get you the exact date when I have it, but it's very fun, and I play a vampire in that game too.
For my birthday, right?
Yeah, it's for your birthday very specifically. That's
My
what
birthday month.
That's what we all said. It's also my birthday month.
So yeah, it's our birthday month.
our
It's
birthday
happy
month.
birthday to us.
And what I can actually say is that I will be at Gen Con. I am in 2 different stage events at Gen Con, where I am up on a stage in front of people talking about things. It'll be like my second and third time doing that, because I did it at San Diego Comic-Con last year, which reminds me, that recording's coming out. So if you keep an eye on Althaven, you can see the San Diego Comic-Con show that Jake, Markia, Jordan, and I did at SDCC last year, which was very, very fun, which was Cohorse Cthulhu. And I think that's mostly it. I'm going to be traveling a lot this month. May is really weird for me because I have like a visiting family and partners, and none of them live where I live, and so that's a whole thing that you have to organize very thoroughly. And I'm also starting a new job, so be patient with me, as maybe what you'll see updates for this this channel outside of Wednesdays and Fridays will be extremely slow for a little bit. I promise once we get to June it'll all make a little more sense. I promise.
So I think we have the 8th that we're still doing, and then it's the 15th and the 22nd that will be off.
Yes,
for this month.
Yes, so you have one more episode. We will come back. We will play next week. Then we are off for this show for 2 weeks, which actually also coincides with the finale of the Electric State, because the finale of the Electric State is May 13th. And then we will come back after the 22nd, do the rest of the shows for Dallas by Night, and by then hopefully have some sort of idea of when the next show is going to premiere, at least. So that's kind of a look at what's coming up for us. But now it's late. You should get some sleep. We should get some sleep. Everybody should get some sleep. It's nearly midnight on the East Coast. So you know the drill. Love yourself. Take care of each other. Go have a super magical adventure. And we're gonna see you here on Wednesday for the Electric State. Bye-bye.
Bye.